Laura, I need you. We have to go open a package. Can I borrow you?
Oh, yes.
Come with me.
Can I put these books in here?
Yes, ma'am. Please do. Hello there, everybody. Good day to you guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing some admin stuff in the shop today. It's a Monday. It's a fun Monday. I've got some decor I need to establish, and we've got some things over at the other old shop to do. We're going to go over there today and clean it up, and I'm going to pillage some of the decor over at the other building. The minivan's outside. I have it loaded up with a ladder so we can get some of the decorations taken down, and we're going to bring them over here to begin the festive act of making this place nice and shiny. So the first thing that I need to do, and I've needed to do for quite some time, is get into that box over there. That was sent by Chuck and Linda, my favorite moderators ever. Thank you guys so much for sending this gift to us. It's going to be fantastical. Yeah, do you want to open it or you want me to open it?
I think we should do it together.
I got you a microphone. I hope it works. There you go. Gotcha.
Does it match my outfit?
No, it stands out actually and draws attention.
I'm excited. Let's see it. This is going to be funny, I think.
What's up, man?
Because they're funny.
So you can open it together.
Here, pull
I
it.
don't know what it's like to not hold my camera. I don't know. I'm always holding it. So, let's see what we got here. It's wrapped in Plastec.
Plastec. Completely plastic.
Completely Plastec. So here's what we need to do. We're going to figure out which way is the up. Okay, here you go. You get that side and walk over there, and then I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to roll it out like this.
Okay.
Get out of here. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
You're killing me, man.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. All right, well, I've got no choice. We're hanging it up on the wall.
That is so funny.
Yep, well, now
All
my
right,
name.
where should we put it?
It's got to go front and center, like
All
right there.
That's
Absolutely.
perfect.
This is absolutely astronomically large. That's fantastic. Thank you guys.
I have something in my teeth.
You have something in your teeth. I like it. I love it. I don't know.
Thank you, Chuck and Linda. Oh my gosh,
Totally
that's
a
awesome.
floating head right now. That's great.
Floating head.
That's awesome. All right, so that's the plan today. We're gonna fetch all of this types of stuff, and I'm gonna come in here and climb on ladders and drill holes in the wall, and we're gonna hang some decor in the shop. So we're pillaging one shop so we can decorate another shop. So let's roll this up, and we're gonna pack it up. We're gonna head over to the other building, and let's bring that truck with us because we have work to do. And then meanwhile, Anthony found the castration device.
I need a rubber band.
Yep. No, you don't need a rubber band, sir. That's an evil piece of plastic. I don't think that's okay.
I need a rubber band. Go right off.
Here, just use some tape. That'll work. All right, we're packing up. Anthony's taking this one over to the other shop. We got an oil leak to investigate on that Ford 350. Is that a 350 or 250? 250. 250. All right, same difference. Same thing. I got the miniature van. It's a 250. 350. 350.
I need about 350.
350.
Different axle. Minivan's loaded up with a ladder. We're gonna need that at the other building to grab some stuff off the walls. I got a screw gun in there with some sockets so we can unbolt things. And back of the van's kind of cleared out-ish, so we can put the things we unbolted in the van. So let's go do some admin work today. Let's see if this piece of van's gonna start. All right, at 227,099 miles on the odometer. She's been a good little van. Running the daylights out of this thing. So I may have answered this question in comments sections. I may not have, but folks have been asking, what do I plan to do exactly with the other shop? People were speculating that I was going to close the place down. They were wondering, microphone gravity, they were wondering how that was going to work on my end, so I'm going to go through it once we head over there. The plan is, actually, I'll just tell you the plan right now since we're here. The plan is, clearly we have laterally moved to this other shop here at 808 19th Avenue. That's Ray's Auto Clinic in Bradenton. So we laterally moved everything from my old shop over to the new shop to create a better workspace and a more efficient workspace, right? So we pretty much vacated the other building. Now, I'm not giving up the lease. We're hanging on to that other building. It has assets there that I need to utilize long term, and I don't need to lose the real estate. So what the plan is, and the tactic is, that we are going to grow back into the other store. First, we're going to use it as overflow. And for example, like that truck we have back there, that's a 9,000 pound truck, and we can't lift it at that building. So we're using it for overflow work. Like, let's say we have a bunch of trucks or cars in the other building, and they're all down for service, and they're going to be disassembled and on a lift for a couple days, and we need something short term. We can drive it over to the other store. So we're gonna grow back into the other place, and then ultimately have that other place fully functional with its own set of jobs backed up. So we're just going to outsource extra work from the primary location over to the other satellite store, if you will, and that will be an extension to the business. It'll just be a remote extension a mile or so down the road. And that's the location on 26th Avenue, also in Bradenton, Florida, which is where we're going right now. Based on my relatively unclear description of what I intend to do over there, I have a concept and a vision in my head, but as for a clear bullet pointed path on how that's going to work, I don't know what that looks like yet, but I know where it's going to end up. So we just have to make moves that bring us closer to what that vision / goal is supposed to be. All right, we're pulling back into the old familiar shop, and this place is a mess, and I need to clean it up because we need to work out of here, and we left a mess. So we're now here today to finish up moving into the store that I had not finished moving into like from 2 weeks ago. I'm talking to myself. Anthony's here, truck has arrived. Let's get this place turned on. Okay, so I need to grab some tools out of here because we're pulling stuff off the wall. Need to grab the ladder up off of there so I can get things off the ceiling. And we're coming in today, we're gonna pull down some banners because those need to go next door. And I'm gonna pull down a bunch of these storage cabinets because those are gonna go next door. And then we need to clean up this area over here for workspace because we have trucks. That's why I bought the leaf blower. So yeah, I've got housekeeping to do. That's what it is. It's a housekeeping kind of day. Fans and lights powering on. Some ventilations. Let there be light. Wonderful. Okay, let me guide him up on the rack right here. Come on in there, boss. We're gonna check this out for an oil leak. There's a big piece of plywood in your way. That's weird. See that over there? There you go. Come on up. Little left. Beautiful. Little left. My left, not yours. Yep. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Hope. Check the back. Bring it forward some. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ho, right there. You're good. Puts the engine in park.
Like a glove.
Okay, this bird's up in the air here. Let's go down on the below side and see where our leaks are leaking from. What do you say, Doc?
Well, it does not look like the upper oil pan is leaking over here. The lower pan is leaking.
That one there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's leaking in the front of the lower pan.
Yep.
I don't see anything leaking upper. Dry up there.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. Front cover is not leaking.
Also fantastic news.
And I look at the vacuum pump from up top, it's not leaking. So where's all this coming from?
There's some up there. A little higher up maybe?
Yeah, so you see the drip right there.
Yep.
So I'm betting it's the rear main.
Ooh. Good thing we have the tool.
We do have the tool.
You guys want to see the tool for rear main seal on a Ford 6.7?
I'll even show you how it works.
Awesome. I think it's in the van.
Yeah.
Let's get the tool. Upper's not leaking? Ooh, okay. Let's get the tools out. I brought them with just in case. There's one, and there's one other. What are you thinking?
I don't think that's coming from the I think that's coming from
Is it the turbo?
I mean, if you look right here,
Let's go see. What have you got?
you look right here in that corner, now it's come over here on the horn.
I'm here. Your arm is, yep.
Corner of the upper pan.
Yep, right up there.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the pan leaking. I think it's coming from further up.
This bunch up here too.
There, yeah.
Right here. Yep.
It's on top. It starts at the top of the transmission. Works its way.
Ah, I just got AC water in my eye. Oh no. That's not great. That's gross. Right in the eyeball. Okay. It made its way past the safety glasses too. That's incredible.
Yeah, if you look right here, the back corner of this pan, of the upper pan right here, but you see it's further up.
Yep.
You can actually
See oil here.
Yep.
I bet you it's rear main.
I bet it's rear main.
It's slinging out, yeah. Because there's nothing up here in the top of the bell housing.
No, the rear main is going to be right about dead center here.
Yep, it's slinging it
It's
out.
Slinging it. I'll bet this bell housing's full. And then this lower pan,
Just full of oil in there?
probably.
Look. Yeah,
Oh,
it's coming out of the bolt holes. Yep. Huh, okay. Well, I got the tools. Let's go see the tools. Very complicated set of tools. I was a little surprised to see that that's what's required to pull a crankshaft seal out.
Yes,
So we have, correct me if I'm wrong in my interpretation here.
that is the puller.
So that's the puller.
Yes.
So the seal is larger diameter than this, and I guess what we're supposed to do is screw this housing in.
Well, you got to put this plate on.
Oh,
first.
okay.
You take the transmission out. You take the tone ring for the crank position sensor out.
Yep.
And then there's a notch, a dowel pin on the back side. That goes here, and then there's two bolts. These bolts right here.
Mm-hmm.
They go in right here, and this holds to the back of the crankshaft.
So those bolts bolt that to the back of the crank when the
Correct.
transmission's out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you take this. If you look on the inside, it has a ball bearing.
On the stud there.
On the
Yep.
stud. Okay. So while this is mounted up there like that, this is going to go over the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then what you do is you turn this nut that's welded to the puller,
Yep.
and it turns in and it cuts into the seal.
So that will just like screw into the seal. It doesn't tear up the crankshaft?
No.
Okay.
It's on the outer edge, and it's cutting into the outer
So
edge.
the inside diameter here will slip over the back of the crank.
Yes.
And then this digs between the crank and the seal and then plucks the seal out with the threads, and it pushes against this with that little ball bearing in there, and that's what plucks the seal out of the back of the crank.
So
Okay.
once you turn this inner one, and you get it in there and you know it's good and tight,
Yep.
then you get your socket and you turn this.
And it'll pull it.
See how it's
Clever.
pushing against that?
I see what we're doing. Yep.
So it's because this is bolted to the back of the crank.
So it's got no choice but to pluck that seal out of there.
pulling
Okay.
that out.
And then this one, that's the installer tool. I imagine it works in a similar way, just in reverse. Yeah.
Yes, it has the plate,
2 bolts.
bolts.
Hang on, bear with me, fellas.
Okay, it has that plate right there.
Got it. So we pop that plate out, bolt it to the crank,
Yep.
and then we screw this thing to the plate, set the seal inside of it, screw it down. This little
Nope.
business here.
Nope.
No?
Screw that to the back of the crank.
Yep.
You take the seal and you slide it over that. That lines the seal up,
Uh-huh.
and it's sitting in the back of the engine. Then you take that and you tighten it in, and it pushes the seal in.
Got
When
it.
it bottoms out, seals all
That's
the way
when it's in. So that sets the depth also.
Yep.
So if you would try to hammer that seal in manually, you won't get the depth right.
You're not going to get it.
No?
You're not.
It'll leak because it'll be sideways and it'll
be
have it.
sideways,
Oh,
you'll have-
okay.
You'll mar it up. It'll be in there sideways.
So we have to have the
You
seal.
have to have the tool.
Otherwise, you're pulling the transmission out and doing it again.
Exactly.
Copy that.
It's
Okay.
not fun doing it twice.
Got it. Okay. All right. So this one, let's pull the trans out of it, I guess. Yep. Let me call Lauren. I'll tell her to order 2 crankshaft seals because we need one for that other truck.
Yep.
So we're gonna do 2 crank seals. That's gonna be the job on this one. No upper pan. Mint. All right. Let's go get it ordered. Thank you.
Yep.
Okie dokes, I'm ready to get started. So the idea is gonna be I'm climbing up this ladder and we're gonna start pulling down some of the banners here to transfer over to the other store. I got the floor cleaned out a wee little bit. We blew all the nasty out of here, picked up a bunch of trash, so now the workspace is becoming a workspace again. We got some clutter over there to clean up, but my focus today again is gonna be to get the decor downs for transfer. Definitely taking the Chevrolet sign, definitely taking the Duramax sign. I'll leave that one there since we have that new awesomer one at the other place. The Banks is going for sure. The Mac Tool one, sure. That Power Stroke Diesel, yeah, the neon right there. We got that, I got that in Vegas and SEMA one time. That's gonna come, and yeah, definitely the Amsoil one. So let me climb up on my ladder. I'm gonna get to work. You guys wait here and enjoy the show. All right, we've got the good stuff loaded up. That's the neons. They need cleaned. They're super dirty. We've got the banners in there. Some of them are gonna stay here. I think I'll leave that one there. That one looks cute. I do wanna pull down the cabinets, like I said. Maybe that cabinet, and then maybe that cabinet. That's a back in the day cabinet. That's from like when the channel first got started. I had that cabinet when I worked at the retail joint in Sarasota. They're not there anymore. All right, let's see what kind of interesting treasures I've been locking away inside of these cabinets for who knows how long. We've got some Decor Ziz wheel pads. Those are for the little pneumatic grinders slash polishers. I got big ones and little ones. Got sandpaper, also Denko stuff. That's where my brake clean comes from. We've got a different grit of the smaller pads and looks like 50 grit big sandpaper pads. These things are awesome, the big ones. In here, I've got a bunch of yellow hot glue. This was from when I redid the interior in my Silverado way back when. Get rid of that. What else we got here? Got a shop towel, don't need that. We have a tube of something. Still don't know what this is. Probably should have opened. Oh, you know what this is? This is faux carbon fiber wrap. So you can wrap something in fake carbon fiber, right? I bought that for something cool on my truck. And I never wrapped anything in the faux carbon fiber. Okay. This one, looks like we have a box of walnut shell blasting media for the intake valve blaster. got a couple time cert kits. Those are thread repair kits. Bought those for a Subaru once. This is a roll of sticky tape, some aluminized insulating tape for your ducts, and we have a box labeled custom switches. And it appears I do have a bunch of custom switches. Okay, that goes in the electrical cabinet. Now, more aluminum tape. That's awesome. We've got some plumber's aluminum oxide sandpaper strips right here. It's for polishing crankshafts. Not really. Some double-sided foamy stuff. Okay. I think I have that for blend door actuators. And in here, we got more foam for blend doors, some cotter pins, some hardware, tips for the welder, a staple gun. You know, this is funny to me. I bought this staple gun when I worked at the other store years ago because we had an Ever Since You customer. And the way it was, I think we did like engine or brake work on it, and his leather on the center console was like coming up and delaminating or whatever, and he pulled the Ever Since You fixed my brakes, my center console is broken. So the boss was freaking out. He was like, dude, what are you gonna do? Can you fix this? What can we do? And I was like, I don't know. I took the center console off, and I saw where the leather had wrapped around, and then they stapled it to the bottom of the plastic. So I said, well, I bet you if I get a good enough staple gun with some good enough trim staples for interior, I bet I can staple it back together. And that's what I did. I got the staple gun and I just went through and stapled it back on. But I had to buy that to fix the problem that I got Ever Since You'd for. So that guy was in the Ever Since You club. It's a real thing. Please don't be that customer that ever since you did my air conditioner, I have a vibration, or ever since you put tires on it, I have an oil leak. Or, hey, what's another good one there, Anthony, and Ever Since You?
Hello?
From the Ever Since You club.
The Ever Since You club. Ever since you changed my rear brake light, my check engine light has come on.
Oh, that's a good Ever Since You, yep. Yep. I'm not sure if that's deriving from malice from the customer, like they want free things, or if they just don't understand and they just simply make the correlation.
I think it's a mixture of the two.
You think?
I think it's a mixture.
I think it's both. Well, I aim to educate here. That way people do not mistakenly make the incorrect correlation, because it doesn't look good.
Not
It
all
just-
customers do that.
Yeah, not all. No, but you know, we're tainted by the negative. That's the human condition, where we always end up being tainted by the negative experiences. And you got to have the wisdom to look past those and not prejudge everyone else based on past experiences.
Correct.
Yep, and that goes for customers as well. It's not just shops, because I'm not the other shop's fault. I'm not responsible for whatever they did to you. I can empathize, but it's not my fault. So you can't come in and act like it's my fault just because we're in the same business. It doesn't work that way. Okay, that's one mystery cabinet emptied out. We can remove that in a moment. The other, man, now that's just cheap junk right there. Leftover hose that is for windshield washer fluid. It's just been hanging out inside the cabinet, and it broke just from sitting there. That's some cheap junk right there. I don't know how you cut that, but that's unfortunate. So anyway, what do we have here? We got a box of nuts, got some vacuum fittings, plastic push clip connector deals, some battery terminals, O-ring sets that don't ever fit anything. I've got a really nice set of T-style hose clamps that always leak. That was fun to figure out. And more push pins and whatnot. So yeah, all this stuff has to go to the other shop as well. So tell you what, we're gonna roll this out to the Vanagon. And you guys remember Vanagons? Volkswagen had a Vanagon. Remember that thing, Anthony? Yeah, we're gonna go out to the Vanagon, unload this stuff, come back, load that stuff, and then we'll pull those cabinets off the wall. And it looks like my miniature van is running out of space. I need a bigger minivan. We return to the empty cabinet with the screw gun here. I think I've got this bolted on with just two big bolts. So I'm gonna push up on it to kind of take the weight. Unbolt. This thing's heavy. It's heavier than I think it is. It's awkward heavy, that's what it is. Come on, there we go. Gravity of some sort. Don't know what that was, but it hit me in the noggin. It looks like it's a grinder wheel. There's a spider ecosystem living behind this thing. It's awesome. All right, let's get this next one. Hello, phone. Pardon me. Almost lost it. Yeah. All right. Excellent. To the van. Alrighty, we're loaded. The van is loaded about as much as I can get it loaded. Leaf blower's back in there. One cabinet on the side and a door. That's full of neons in the back. Another cabinet haphazardly hanging off that's about to fall and smash the neon, which I need to hold on to while we drive. And this side over here, also super duper jam-packed full of goodies. Close. So I'm gonna ride back over. Anthony's gonna stay here and keep tinkering on that there Ford. And we're gonna run back to their shop for an unload event. Then we're gonna hang these banners. Start. There we go. Back at the new shop again, and I was gonna sneak up on Lauren in there, but she saw me. She saw me as soon as I came around the corner. Hello, darling.
Hello.
We were trying to sneak up on you. How you feeling?
Crummy.
Did I give you the influenza Ronavid?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I had a sore throat Saturday. I felt great yesterday, and then at like 8 o'clock last night, I started going down.
Yeah.
I might have to leave soon.
Well, yeah, we've been here since before dawn, so we don't have to be here all day. I mean, everybody's got their affairs in order. Yep. Okay. Did you call Anthony?
I did.
Good. Okay.
I think he's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna go unload some goodies and whatnot, and hang some decor, I suppose.
We got a package.
Oh, good. What's in it?
Shirts.
Shirts? What kind of shirts?
I don't know. I didn't pull them out, but it was just a bunch of shirts.
What kind of shirts? What do we have here? These are.
Let's get. You want me to pull them out?
Oh, these are from Blue Jean Financial. That's what these are from. I know these shirts. Yeah, those are Blue Jean Financial shirts. Those came fast. Man, I feel bad.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Awesome. Yeah, that came fast. I wasn't prepared for that so quickly. All right, those boys are on it. Cool beans. Well, since these are here ahead of schedule, I guess I've got no choice but to thank this video's sponsor, Blue Jean Financial. More about them to come. This is the unofficial announcement of a partnership with Blue Jean Financial, but since it organically showed up in the box and I just threw it into a video without knowing what I was doing first, looks like you guys got a free one on me. Yes, so unofficially what Blue Jean Financial's model is to provide financial services without ginormous front load costs. Like, do you ever call up an investor and they're just like, hey, yeah, we can get you set up with a portfolio. Your starting cost is, let's start with $10,000. Well, most people, they want to invest, but they don't want to start with $10,000 because we're trying to build money, not spend money, right? Well, their business model, and that's what turned me on to them, is they kind of break down that barrier to entry. That way, everybody has an opportunity to invest on their financial comfort level. And I realize that's not automotive, but you guys know I like to do business with people that are align with my values and align with providing value to their clientele, which is why we are developing a partnership with Blue Jean Financial. Again, they did not sponsor this video, but I did organically open their box of goodies while making a video. So they got some free, little bit of free airtime, and I love that. I love delivering value. Anyway, I'm gonna go and value my time by getting all this stuff out of the van. Dave's helping me out, and we're gonna try to get this stuff hung up. That was fun to get in because it has to go above that handle over there. So yeah, it's gotta go up and then out. Let me go around and help you out on this side. because I kind of just shoved the thing in the thing and then hope for the best, you know, and that wasn't really the ideal way I could have done that. I actually probably should have just left. Here, will you hold that for me? I actually should have just left all this stuff, like not left one of these over there. That's what I should have done. Here, I'll take that from you, sir. Meet me around that side and I'll pick this up and hand it to you. Oh, it's getting cold.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I just felt the wind change. Yeah. So go like way, way up. It's gonna touch the seals on the edge. It's not gonna fit now.
Oh, is the door not all the way open?
Yeah, no, it's open all the way. Just, here, set her down. We'll just go out through the back. Usually put it in the back, but I have to do this in reverse order. Yeah, we'll just get that stuff out of the back of it and then just pull it out of the back. I was afraid that I set you up for failure. What are you doing? You're leaving? Are you going to Publix to get sandwiches?
I'm getting lunch.
Wonderful, thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
Because it's cold out. It's like, wait, 65.
Yeah, it's getting
Oh
cold.
my gosh.
It's dropping fast.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of like the center of the Arctic hurricane from the day after tomorrow. You know, the storm is now slowly moving down here, and
Everyone's going to make fun of us because I said it's cold.
oh, I know, it's freezing cold. Like I have goosebumps right now. I am absolutely, seriously, look at it.
Wow.
I'm super, super cold. The blood is thin here in sunny Florida. All right, I have work to do. See you
All
later.
right,
Love
good
you.
lunch.
All right, bye. Check you later. I'll be here. Okay, so I'm still on the run. I got things to do, but we got one of the signs up. That's the power stroker. We got that one there in the middle. That'll look really nice when it's lit, but I need an extension cord. And I stuck 2 of the cabinets up on the walls over here. I figured that's a decent place to put it. These stairs are about 30 feet wide, so there's plenty of space to get by. And then over here, we can use that for toiletries near the wash station. So we'll put towels in there, something, soaps, things of that nature. But it's a good place to put the cabinet because it makes use of a void in the space. So I need the ladder, and I have some Subway sandwiches from Publix. So I'm gonna run these over and give Anthony some lunch, and then we're gonna fetch the ladder, then I can come back and hang up the rest of the banners. All right, y'all, I'm back at the other shop here. We got a lot cleaned up. Anthony's still over there chooching away on that 2 or 350. And I was over here tinkering on this LS build. This is the 6.2 that's supposed to go in that Tahoe. We're missing one piston still. I gotta get that last piston set up in there. While I was here today, I put in these plugs to delete the active fuel management system that's failure prone on these things. We're not going to do an AFM build on this. So I threw the plugs in. Interesting little guys. They're about the size of like a bearing, actually. These particular ones had a thread. It's threaded on the inside, so you can put a bolt in there and then extract the thing out, which is super cool. But I've got one more piston to put in this, which I'm missing one of the C-clips. I think it's in my truck. Cam's in there, crank's in there on that engine, and I think I'm done with that now, so I'm gonna put the bag back on it so it stays super nice and clean. We don't like dirty new engines. That's a bad thing. So we're gonna button this up. I think he's finishing up over there, and I gotta go deliver the ladder to the other store. I think I'm gonna call this one good. I'm not gonna make a video of me putting up the signs and whatnot over there. You guys will see it in the years to come. So I think, like I said, I think we're good. I realized this wasn't a car video. This is a me bouncing all over town type of deal. That's just what I did today. So that's what I made a video about. If you don't like it, sorry, I'll go back to fixing cars tomorrow. And if you did like it, then cool, let me know in the comment section down below. And see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching in a day, in a video, in a transmission.